This easy and delicious cake with fresh strawberries and the perfect crumb makes an amazing sweet treat. Hi, and welcome back to Plating It with Wendy, where I share with you recipes which impress with ease. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like, share, and comment. And if you enjoy trying out recipes that turn out right every time, you're at the right place. So go ahead, press that subscribe button, and while you're at it, if you hit the bell icon, you'll be the first to get notified every time I upload a new video. Now, let's get started. We're going to start by first prepping our cake pan. I'm using a 9-inch round cake pan, and we're first going to brush on a little oil around it and then dust it with some all-purpose flour. Just going to roll the cake pan around so that the all-purpose flour gets evenly distributed. And once it's well coated, you're going to turn it over and tap out the excess flour. And don't forget to line the bottom of your cake pan with a parchment paper for easy release of the cake. Now let's prep our strawberries. I'm going in with 350 grams of fresh strawberries, and I've chosen some nice red ones which are a little bit firm but yet ripe. Now we're first going to take half of the strawberries and cut off the tops and dice them into smaller pieces. This is what's going to go inside the cake. And the other half of the strawberries, we're going to cut off the tops and then cut them into halves, and this is for decorating our cake. Now let's keep these aside and start mixing up the batter. In a medium-sized bowl, we're going to crack 2 large eggs which are at room temperature. And to that we're going to add 1 cup of white granulated sugar. Now with our mixer on a medium speed, we're going to first blend the two together, and then we're going to crank up the speed to medium-high, and we're going to beat it up till it turns light and pale and increases in volume. We're trying to incorporate some air into the mixture. Now to this we're going to add 1 cup of Greek yogurt, and this is going to give us that lovely tender crumb, and half a cup of vegetable oil. You want to use an oil without any flavor, and 1.5 teaspoons of a pure vanilla extract. Now let's mix this together till well blended. In this bowl I've got 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and to that we're going to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And we're going to just whisk it together till well combined. Now with our mix on a medium speed, we're going to add this in 2 batches. And we're going to mix till just combined before we add in the second batch. Once you have a lovely smooth batter, you're going to stop mixing and then finish it off with your spatula. You're going to scrape down your bowl all around and at the bottom to make sure that any of the dry ingredients that's stuck to the bowl is mixed with the batter. You want to be very gentle when doing this. You do not want to take out any of that air that we have incorporated into the batter. Now it's time to layer the cake. So we're going to pour half of this batter into the bottom of the pan, and you're going to get a very thin layer down. And we're just going to spread it out evenly at the bottom. We're going to take the strawberries that we had diced earlier, and we're going to place them all over the first layer. We're going to make sure that we get it evenly distributed. Now we're going to put on the second layer of the batter. And what I like is to take little scoops and place them all over the top of the strawberries. This makes it easier to spread the batter without moving the strawberries which we have already placed on the cake. And once you put all the batter in and have got an even surface, it's time to put on the strawberries that we had halved and kept aside. So we're going to take the strawberries and place them on the top, pushing them down just a little bit into the batter. I have my oven preheated at 375 degrees Fahrenheit or 190 degrees Celsius, and I'm going to place this cake into the oven for approximately 15 minutes or until a toothpick inserted into the center comes out clean. Now that our cake has baked, we're going to set it aside and allow it to cool for about 15 minutes. Then we're going to take our spatula and run it around the side of the cake. This helps to release the cake from the cake pan. Now let's topple it over and leave it on the wire rack to cool completely. Let's finish it off and dress up our cake with a light dusting of icing sugar or confectioner sugar. And now it's time for us to cut the cake. Oh my goodness! Look at that! And now it's time to give this easy peasy strawberry cake a taste. Wow! It's looking so yum. Can't wait. Wow, just look at that, all the strawberries in it. Wow, this cake is so delicious. It's so moist and it's full of flavor of the strawberries. And I love the crumb of the cake. I hope you give this recipe a try. So you can hop onto my website, platingitwithwendy.com, or you can hit the link given in the description box below for the full written recipe. Thanks for watching. See you soon.